Okay, hi guys. We are back with another yapping session, as you can tell. So, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that has been following and leaving comments. I did see a comment of somebody saying that they also love Adam McIntyre down, and honestly, like, I love it. Truthfully, girl, I am there. Me too. And that's why we're back with another video with him. I truly had to wait and force myself not to watch this earlier because I saw it on my notification feed and it was like kismet because I had watched or I've been kind of wondering what happened to Dent previously because I feel like when everything was happening with the video that she put out, everything was kind of spiraling and then Adam responded to it and I feel like I had no idea what was going on with that situation. After that, it kind of just went dark as far as commentary channels really covering or anything, and I did end up going and looking kind of like at her YouTube channel to see what she has been posting, and I did watch one video and it was one that was titled that something along the lines that she quit her job, and it definitely seemed like she was not in the right headspace. It felt like after everything had gone down, it really did put a lot of pressure on her, and it kind of just was a lot. That video really did kind of explode in a sense. So it was really hard to really see her in that state and for her to end up having to quit her job. But aside from that, I have no idea what this video is about, and I'm so interested in what he has to say because aside from him kind of responding to Jen Dent's first video, he has not mentioned it at all. And of course, in that video, he was very much, rightfully so, emotional in the sense that he felt like she was kind of attacking him and trying to, you know, and honestly, I agree. I think she definitely went a little bit too hard on him in the sense that she was saying things like he should have done more research. At the end of the day, he's a commentary channel, and you're not gonna know and be part of all these different internet spaces. So I definitely don't agree with a lot of what she was saying in regards to Adam. And I understood his frustration. And why are we? Sorry, my mic was going to turn off for whatever reason. But yeah, I was very interested to see his reaction to that and how he definitely was frustrated whenever he was making that video, even with the time in between that he took from when she put that video out and then he responded. There was definitely still more frustration. So without further ado, I'm excited to hear what's going on in that side of the internet and what he has to say about it. Also, I do have ads, so I'm sorry. On YouTube, I will be re-uploading and I'll cut them out, but I'm sorry.
Okay, everyone. Hello. For the last 3, 4 months, I have been praised by a huge majority of the internet for not responding to Jen Dent's continuous hate and harassment towards me and my community. It has gotten to a stage where I have to address Jen. And Jen, this needs to stop. Like it needs to stop. I cannot believe that we are 3, 4 months into this, and it seems that with every passing day, you make even more posts about me, even more comments about me, and will find any niche of the internet that is talking about me negatively, and you will encourage the conversation. Within the last couple months, Jen, you have made handicap jokes about my audience many times. You have befriended Cody Tyler, who I still believe is one of the most evil
I had no idea this was going on. What?
people ever. You have questioned the validity of my story with Colleen multiple times. You've compared me to the same people who've abused me many times, and you, again, rewrite history.
I'm sorry. What is going on here? I had no idea any of this was being said. Off the bat,
history when it comes to what I've done to you, and I don't know when it stops, Jen. I don't know when it stops. When you first came for me, I had people within the YouTube space, other drama channels, other commentary people saying to me, you know what, Adam, like you should really listen to what Jen is saying about you. Those same people now are telling me, we're so sorry, we were really wrong about Jen. Hand to God. And it has really reached a peak for me because this video was posted.
sorry, I need to speed this up. This is 50 minutes long, and with my commentary, we're gonna be here a long time if I don't speed this up.
From this creator, the sixth Spence, and they posted this 3-hour video. Adam McIntyre made Gabby Hanna's victim the villain about Jen Dent. Now, I don't know if you remember what my encounters with Jen Dent were, but it was that I was on a live stream and people said, hey, Adam, can you respond to this video from this woman called Alyssa, who is saying that she escaped the Gabby Hanna fandom? Okay. We watch the video, we go through it, we post it as a video. Jen Dent then comes out and says, actually, this woman, Alyssa, tried to, ruin my life. This woman is horrible. Great. We take the video down, and I go to VidCon, and whenever I come back, the first video I made was referencing Jen Dent. I issued an apology to Jen. I had said that I'd taken the video down, and Jen responded in my comments thanking me for the video. So from that moment until even an hour ago, something happened, and I've done nothing. I literally have not engaged with Jen. Something within that started this unbelievable harassment campaign that Jen Dent has been on because of me. And this does not take away from the fact that Jen Dent has suffered horrifically because of Gabby Hanna and her fans. Jen, the stuff that you have been doing to me and my community is separate from anything that you've ever gone through, and it deserves to be talked about. And I'm going to talk about it today. And I'm going to be honest, to this creator, the sixth Spence, you claim a lot of research in this video, and it is nothing of the sort. It is nothing of the sort. And the comments on this video are quite horrific against me, which is fine. But I just have been sitting in this place going crazy where I'm like, why is no one acknowledging what Jen has been doing, harassing me and my community? And again, shout out to the muckers, because you guys have been picking up on it. But one thing that I always say is, like, don't send people harassment, whatever. So we're pretty quiet in it. But I've been seeing all of the comments. I've been seeing the discourse from all of you on Reddit, in comments, on Twitter, in my Instagram, even when we do live chats. And I do not bring attention to it because I've been trying to take the, higher approach of, you know what? If Jen wants me and this to be her punching bag, all right, I'll let her do what she does. But now when you're going out of your way to, again, make handicap jokes about my audience, harass my audience, relate me to people who've literally abused me, and you think that I'm not going to call that out, Jen? Jen, the shit that you've been doing to me and my community for the last 3 months has been so fucking horrific, and there's no fucking excuse for it at all. And so I've been sitting in this place going crazy and biting my tongue out of respect for Jen, and Hello Leash coming out and making all these hate videos about me too, and they're making these huge hour-long think pieces. And my video on this, not only was it so long ago, but there's nothing to say about it. But somehow Jen will always find a way to continue being able to harass me and my audience. So I was minding my own business, and I get a couple messages from YouTubers, and they were like, this Jen stuff is getting too much. Like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm going to be honest, it's pretty bleak, because no one is acknowledging what she's doing. No one. And I had some really good conversations with other creators. A lot of them you guys will know. I'm not naming people here. I know a lot of them are planning on making videos on this, and they were asking me for permission and stuff like that. Because a lot of people within this space have asked to make videos on this, and I was like, if you're gonna come for Jen in any way about what she's doing to me and my audience, just kind of leave me out of it. So a lot of people have not made this video that I'm about to make because I've literally been trying to, you know what, let's just, let's let Jen do what she's doing. Let me be the bigger person. But no, because Jen, you will not leave me alone. You will not leave me alone. So I get sent this from r/the Adam McIntyre. And it's this person talking about Six Spence's video, the video this person posted. And they said, here's the Google Doc too. The version I shared with Jen and Six Spence only had the sections about Adam and Cody in it. The purpose of this isn't to harass or expose anyone, but I do think impact and intent should be considered in every situation. It's incredibly hypocritical of Jen to support and encourage Cody Tyler because she wants to be kind while blasting Adam, calling him horrible things. She literally has told me it was horrific shit for the last 3 months. I just had to bite my tongue. I just had to bite my fucking tongue. And I love snapping on people. But with this, I was like, you know what? And again, it's not to be understated that I've seen people's comments. Even on this, I was seeing people be like, where was it? Someone was like, I'm so glad Adam isn't addressing this. I'm glad Adam isn't addressing this further. And it's crazy because it's like, again, like I've really reached this point where like people are thanking me for not engaging with Jen further because what she's doing to me and my audience is disgusting. But it's gone too far. It's gone too far. I've tried to be so lenient on Jen, and she's actively harassing me. And let's get into it. So this person made a Google Doc, okay? And for full transparency, no Jen, I do not know this person at all. Like I literally don't know who this is. So I didn't make this. No one I know made it. From what I know, this isn't honestly made. And let me tell you something. The amount of stuff this person compiled about Jen is unbelievable. Now, I was matching a couple people that I know because this person says, for context, I work as a researcher for a YouTuber. No, I won't name who, sorry. And I was looking into the situation. I came across a lot of this content that is generally upsetting to me. So there's a lot here. And it's really overwhelming. And I'm going to be honest. I'm literally like shaking making this video just because I've had to be the bigger person in this for months now, while I've been at VidCon, while I've been on vacation with my mom, like while I've been just trying to live my own life. And it's like every day I'm being sent stuff about Jen. But again, you know what really takes it too far for me, like too far for me, is Jen literally making handicap jokes about you guys. It's fucking disgusting. For important context, many people with serious physical and mental disorders or impairments wear what's called a protective helmet to try to protect against harming themselves or, accidentally in a number of situations that can be caused by their disability, disorder, or impairment. There has emerged a pattern of helmet being used as a stereotype against many different disabled people, implying that wearing a protective helmet indicates mental handicap, despite the fact that many people with many different disorders, even those not related to, ability, would benefit from wearing a helmet. Jen has been posting, and no one has a problem with this. For real, I think a lot of muckers need helmets. Okay, so everyone who's been making these think pieces has not looked into Jen at all and what she's been saying. That screenshot he showed is a troll who has harassed.
Okay. That's disturbing. I don't really interact with the community, really. I love to watch Adam's videos, but that's like the extent. Like I don't really have a community of any streamer, any YouTube that I'm always like interacting or I feel like I'm a part of. I feel like I'm a part of it in the sense of like maybe I'll scroll and look at the comments and I'm like that's my extent of it. But I will say like from what I can tell from Adam, he's very level-headed. I think that even like Peter Mon makes videos on Adam and even other commentators that I do enjoy watching, and I don't really watch Peter Mon that much, but they all acknowledge that Adam is very level-headed and he covers a topic typically very, very, what's the word? Like, he tries to stay neutral in it, regardless of if it's somebody that maybe he has talked to or is friends with to some extent. Like he always will talk his truth and he will always say the hard things that maybe other people are afraid to say. And I give him a lot of praise and respect for that. So it's interesting to see how she's talking about that community because Adam, he never is like Ethan Klein, like, I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Harassed me all week so far, going so far to create Reddit posts, which she apologized for. So this is great investigative work on his part. What do we expect from the helmet muckers? Responding to someone. Dude, try harder. It should not be that evident that you're trolling for yourself and talking to yourself. Where's your helmet? Does your mom have your harness? Go and tell her you need your harness and a CBD treat. Try to calm down. Or this one. You dropped your Crown King with a helmet. Now, not only do I have such an issue with this for many different reasons. Number one, Jen, you're a nurse. Have some fucking respect. And number two, I don't know if people know this, my mom's literal job is being a special needs teacher. And I've literally grown up in the environment of watching my mom at her job, and she does such a great job, and the kids love her so much, and hearing from parents the stereotypes that get pushed about their kids and the things that they have to deal with on a daily basis. And it shouldn't take, I don't even, like, there's nothing like, it shouldn't take what to know that this is wrong. You're just a bad person if you do these things. I swear to God, this pisses me off so much. And Jen, the fact that you're doing it to my audience, that you're continuously trying to instigate fights against is fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. Now, there are so many things on here. Like, there's all this section about Alyssa as well. I don't give a fuck about Alyssa. I don't give a fuck about Alyssa. And Jen, I don't give a fuck about you either. Please leave me the fuck alone. But it's crazy, this shit that she's saying. Ableist comments about Alyssa. Learning to add nickels at your age is inspiring. Wait, are you disabled or the smartest bitch on earth? I'm confused. It can't be both, you fucking waste of skin. Oh my god. The shit that she's saying, you're in college learning shapes and colors. Oh my god. Sorry, I don't even want to hone in too much on this Alyssa stuff because I don't care. But it really is so crazy. It's so crazy.
Hi, Enthusiastic. Welcome.
So anyways, comments on Alyssa's gender identity. So
wait, your username says Dachshund? Hold on. That is perfect.
So anyways, there's all this. Comments about appearance and weight. Like, this full document, right? Get your fat shit rocked. Check your insulin. Don't try to check me. Please stop putting that melted potato on my timeline about Alyssa. She's a turd. Anyway, this... Oh God. Comments towards Adam. I personally don't believe... I have waited so long to make this video. I cannot tell you how long I've waited to make this video. You know, when Jen first started making all these posts about me, I remember telling my mom, you know, that it was, like, really upsetting me. And my mom was like, she'll tire out. So I've really been sitting with the fact that she will tire out. And she will stop harassing me. She will stop harassing my audience. She will stop sending me hate. But she hasn't. No joke. It's like every day ramps up. And again, back to the Sixth Sense. How the hell are you making a 3-hour think piece about this? I don't get it. I personally don't believe Adam handled the situation with Jen correctly. I agree that continuing to comment on it, probably not advancing anything further because nothing can be added. And again, that's just like, I appreciate this person saying this, but there is something just frustrating about the fact that, like, there's so many people here, like, I appreciate Adam not responding to Jen. You know what I mean? Like, Jen, you know, Adam, you know, it's so great that he's not adding fuel to the fire and, you know, just letting Jen do all this. No! I'm sorry, it has gone on way too far. And the fact 3-4 months later, Jen is able to work in collaboration with this 3-hour video. What is going on? And the title, Adam McIntyre made Gabby Hanna's victim the villain. What are we doing? What are we doing? Actually, what are we doing? And now so many people were sending me this video, right? And it was all my audience. And it was my audience being like, hey, Adam, I'm a mucker, and I'm also a viewer of this channel, and this video is, like, really upsetting, you know, to see one of my other favorite creators, you know, make a video that clearly is not showing the full picture 3-4 months later. And so it's disappointing, but it is what it is. The comments that Jen is liking compare Adam to Gabby Hanna. Hello? What? Or insinuating that Adam is as bad as Colleen and Joshua David Evans. I love that he always gets the full title. As a victim myself, I really dislike this narrative.
Alrighty, that's insane to say. And at the end of the day, Adam was a child. He was a victim. Comparing him to his abuser?
And you know what? Thank you. Thank you. Because a large majority of the internet has just watched Jen say this shit about me and have no issue. But people will say that Jen can say it because she's a victim. What is that logic? What is that? Literally, what is that logic? There is none. I understand that Jen does not equal her commenters, but there were over 100 comments I could see before I decided to go outside and touch grass that were outright saying Adam is not a victim, that he deserved what Colleen did to him, and that he's just as bad as Colleen and Gabby. That he's it still goes on. That he's a mini Colleen, and Jen has said nothing about these comments. The same way I think Adam should speak about anyone harassing Jen, which, by the way, I've already done. But Jen has created this, like, group of people that she and them, like, fiend off of each other, harassing and calling me names on a daily basis. Jen needs to speak out about the numerous comments outright victim-blaming Adam. I also understand that liking comments does not always equal 100% endorsing them. But liking or commenting in support of victim-blamey comments without denouncing the victim-blamey, it doesn't feel right. I would say it about anyone making comments about a victim, regardless if they were Adam or not. So don't take this as me being on Adam's side in an internet conflict. Adam happens to be the subject because he happens to be the victim being spoken about in these comments. And you know what? Thank you so much for fucking bringing attention to this. No one else is, except, again, the muckers, who've literally been seeing this all unfold. And it's crazy. This is not intended to defend Adam. This is not even about Adam. But this is Jen speaking about victims. The fact that someone stand Colleen Ballinger, Vanilla... Why are you tweeting about Colleen Ballinger in this summer? Also, just in case we say that Jen liking comments does not mean she agrees with them. Oh, we have Jen responding to comments. Someone said, I was in his live stream. I don't ever recall him saying you were bullying and harassing him. Yeah, because Jen said that I said that she was bullying and harassing. Never did that. She literally, by the way, just makes shit up when it comes to me. It's actually, it's been fascinating to watch. That's why she's able to make so many videos on me. She just fucking comes up with shit. She literally just comes up with shit. And by the way, there are muckers in her chat who are like, the thing you just said is provably false about Adam. And then she'll come back with like, fuck you! Like, super aggressive. He said, the stuff Jen Dent and her followers have been doing multiple times. So she just didn't acknowledge that they've called out that her video about me was a lie, and she's just distracted. Crazy. Just no responsibility at all, but expecting the moon and the stars of everyone else. You know, this started because Jan said that I didn't handle the Alyssa situation well. I didn't even know who Alyssa was. I reacted to a video of someone speaking out against leaving the Gabby Hanna fandom. But isn't it crazy how much Jan expects of me, but there's no responsibility of the fact that she 24/7 just makes shit up about me and my audience? And then when she gets called out about it, she'll either block the person, start a fight with them, harass them, or lie again. Where's that accountability? Where's that responsibility? I guess when you post so goddamn much on social media, it's hard for people to keep track of it. So you know what? It's crazy seeing it all laid out here because me and you guys have been witnessing Jen do this for the last couple months. And it's super validating to see, oh yeah, we were right. We were right. So by the way, here we have her just fighting with people. Look at this. She's fighting with people constantly. Oh my God, please no. I think Jen is valid in some of her criticism of Adam and what she said. She's allowed to be upset by him liking comments, which
I just want to say, like, it's clear that Jen is going through something. Like I mentioned earlier, she absolutely did quit her job, but that does not excuse all of this behavior. And for her to continuously being called out for things and trying to cover them up or blocking people or just cover them up by making stuff up is insane.
Which, by the way, is so crazy. Jen went on this entire tirade that she was so upset that I was liking comments that were like, yeah, Jen's behavior is bad. Jen, you have this video coming. Jen, when you're literally curating a community that the only thing you guys have in common is not liking me. But heaven forbid I like a comment, right, Jen? Heaven forbid.
I apologize.
Oh my God. Here's a comment on Jen's short. Oh, she's making shorts too. Goodness me. Addressing how others were saying she was bullying Adam. Commenter. I think people still think of Adam as the... All right, sorry, we'll go. I think people still think of Adam as the teen that Colleen was weird towards. He's a grown-up and grown-up responsibilities regarding his platform. Literally, what have I done, by the way? Sorry, I hate to say it. Nothing I've done warrants the fucking 3 months of harassment from Jen Dent. And I've sat in that for so long now that I have no problem saying that. Jen, literally leave me alone. It's so crazy. I literally thought you would stop by now. I thought you would leave me alone by now. So Jen says, in response, well, it's time to stop leaning into that shit. He's turning into what he fucking hated in the first place. Fuck you, Jen. Fuck you, Jen. Fuck you. I have no time for you anymore. I haven't for the last couple months. Fuck you. Honestly, Jen, fuck you. This is so fucking evil. Jen likes and responds to a comment that's outright blaming Adam for the harassment he's receiving online. Oh my God. He acts like he's the only victim in the world. He's the only one who can talk about Colleen. He's the only one who can be harassed and hated online. Isn't it so crazy that these people...
Which, by the way, is not true. Every time that Colleen gets brought up into the spotlight and Adam is involved in that conversation, he always makes a point to say, or to even kind of, in my opinion, kind of like downplay himself in a sense, because he always is naming the victims, the other victims, which was, I'm completely blanking, but you know, everybody else that was involved in that situation, Becky and Oliver, he's always bringing them up and continuing to shed light into their own issues that were, you know, he doesn't want to be just classified as the only victim. And if anything, I feel like he's always constantly just downplaying what he went through, which is kind of sad, but that's literally what he has done consecutively.
Are the ones that are saying this. Never once have I said any of this, but they're always the one here like, well, he can be the only victim. He can be... When have I said that? When have I said that? Ever? When have I said that? You're the one saying that. Yeah. You're like... I'm shaking. You're creating fake outrage so that you can continue talking shit about me. Like, you're... Like, it's so difficult to deal with online hate when you literally can't argue with these people. Like, they're literally making up a narrative here. And what am I gonna fight back? I didn't say that. That's all I can say. But that doesn't stop them. He acts like he's the only victim in the world. He's the only one that can talk about Colleen. He's the only one who can be harassed and hated online. Actually, He's allowed to side against victims and platform abusers? Oh my God.
If Adam is aware that he made a mistake, or if he feels like somebody he's covering is not being truthful, he is always upfront about it. And that's one thing that, again, I give him a lot of praise for, because he can always smell like people lying from a mile away. And there has been multiple instances where his hunch, or things that he maybe not even brought to light to his audience and said out loud, end up coming true. And he later then makes us aware that he always felt there was something fishy. So he's honestly a very honest person from what I can see. I don't want this to ever seem like I know him, because at the end of the day, we only know what he shows us. This is, again, a creator, but in the topics that he discusses, he's always very truthful and upfront with his community.
But crashed out when someone else accidentally platformed someone who didn't even directly hurt him, referring to Johnny Silvestri going on the Do We Know Them podcast. What the fuck? Oh my God. It's not a coincidence that all these things are happening at the same time and he's in all of these dramas. You people are bringing me into them. You people are fucking creating this narrative. What the fuck do you mean?
I'm so sorry, but it's so true. I don't know why people keep going after him. I feel like this summer, and he's so right about it, for whatever reason, every summer, something's going on. And especially this summer, too. I feel like it has been thing after thing after thing, that I understand how frustrated he is. And that's why I understood why the first video he made about Dent and kind of just addressing it at all, he was already frustrated about it, because he has been going through thing after thing, being harassed by Joshua David Evans for how long? And it was consecutively. Like, Joshua was responding to him as soon as Adam was uploading a video. So, I can't imagine how he must feel and how frustrated he feels that people keep just, it was left and right. And truthfully, I understand why he took a break and he did not respond to Jen Dent as quick as she wanted him to, because of course he needed a break. He has been going through it. People keep calling him out for just absolutely just fake things and like complete nonsense stuff. And the whole Joshua David Evans is an entire thing of itself, but I'm sure that alone was insane to deal with, especially with everything else that was going on in his world.
Bringing himself into the dramas. You are the only people talking about me and bringing me into this. Jen, leave me alone. Oh my God. You have reached levels of fucking like hate and harassment and daily fucking obsession about me that literally I've never experienced before. I've never experienced this before in all of my time doing social media.
See? I understand why he's frustrated. Of course he's frustrated. I feel like I would be frustrated too.
It's starting to fucking freak me out. It really is, Jen. It really fucking is. Oh my God. Sorry guys, I've literally been like bottling this up for like 4 months. And I literally cannot bottle it up any further. I'm so dumbfounded, I'm gonna use a big word there, that no one has called her out on this yet. I hope his time has finally come on YouTube. And I would love if Jen is the catalyst for bringing him down, because channels like him are extremely harmful. So let me just clarify that that's what's been going on here. Jen Dent has a vendetta against me for some reason. It is why she has been harassing and hating on me specifically for the last 3 months, instead of anybody else who platformed Alyssa. And it's why I've had drama channels a couple months ago reach out to me being like, you should, we're all talking, you should address Jen and stuff. And then ultimately, no, and again, I love and respect all these people who, even back then, I just think it took having to watch Jen's behavior play out to realize what her vendetta is. Jen, the scary thing to like admit and sit with, Jen will not stop for as long as I'm posting videos. She will not stop. And it's like, I don't know how to fight back to that. I really don't know how to fight back to that. Oh my God. And by the way, this was them talking about me and Joshua, David Evans, and Rachel, about me always being in drama. Are you fucking kidding me?
Honestly, it's kind of insane that the whole point of Jen's original video was to call out the harassment that she was receiving, but then now she is actively doing the same thing to Adam, to his community, and again, no accountability at all.
Oh my God. Jen said, I'm sick of it. I do not care who says what at this point. I know what I know, how I feel. I'm sick of sitting and swallowing this shit. Biggest lie. When the fuck have you sat down and fucking not said something, Jen? Holy shit, I'm so sorry. That is so fucking bullshitty to imply that with me, you've had to sit down and swallow it. That's so fucking ridiculous. So fucking ridiculous. Oh yeah, oh my God, here's another thing, I completely forgot about this. And then I made a video reacting to like a Do We Know Them podcast, and Jen went on this entire fucking tirade about me reacting to Do We Know Them. And that was a problem. That's what I'm saying. Jen has a problem with me. With me. Oh my God. It's fucking unbelievable. Jen comparing him to Gabby. It's just unbelievable. So her referring to me. It's Gabby behavior. There, I said it. I said it now. Everyone take a screenshot. Girl, shut up. Shut up. Ooh, there, I said it. Screenshot it. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, Jen. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave my fucking audience the fuck alone. What is your problem with me? I don't understand it at all. It was pretty much textbook on how she handles shit. Me? Oh, so now I'm Gabby Hanna. Okay, right. Now I'm Gabby Hanna.
And that's what I don't understand. This had nothing to do with Adam. At the end of the day, this had everything to do with Gabby. You know, and I do hate the fact, and I think that it was Paige Christie, the one that she made this clear in her video addressing all of this a couple of weeks ago. But the fact that we're losing sight of what the actual problem is kind of insane. Like, yes, Jen's feeling at the time, again, like, that doesn't excuse what she's doing now, but at the end of the day, Gabby did a horrible thing. Why are we not focusing on that? You know, like, Gabby was exposed for the things that she did, and that is being overshadowed by all these other things that Jen is focusing on as well. Like, that's not the point of this entire video. At the end of the day, that's not what it was about. It was about Gabby Hanna, and now she's doing this and harassing Adam. Like, again, like, what does Adam have to do with it?
Okay. It's like, you know what I mean? You can't argue with it. And by the way, we haven't even gotten to Jen's friendship with Cody Tyler. Stay tuned for that. There's so much here. There's so much. Now I'm Gabby Hanna. Now I'm Gabby Hanna. Why was none of this addressed in this video? 2 hours and 49 minutes. You couldn't address any of this? Really? Super disappointing video. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. I sat with it and got harassed, bullied, and told it's because I'm a harasser and a bully. Make that make sense. What the fuck does this have to do with me, Jen? Why am I not Gabby Hanna? Why am I not Gabby Hanna? Comparing Adam to Gabby, specifically regarding Gabby hearing out our word when Adam's on record saying that he heard Alyssa out because she framed everything similar to when he came out with Colleen. Yeah. This is crazy. Look at her. She's just tweeting about me. Just tweeting about me. And generally her just saying nasty shit about him. I can't believe I'm so fucking sick of the shit that she's been doing to me for the last.
Gabby literally took advantage of a person that was not mentally well and manipulated her in so many ways. Again, yes, that does not excuse what she did either. But at the end of the day, like, why is Adam in this? Like, what does he have to do with this situation? He wasn't the one that was harassing Jen. He wasn't the one that was sending these messages to his viewers. That was Gabby. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I normally like to hold myself a little bit better in my videos, and I specifically didn't do this as a live stream because I wanted to make sure I knew what I was saying first. But I feel so fucking frazzled. It's a good word. Filming this, because I've never experienced someone doing to me what Jen is doing right now. The only person who comes close is Cody Tyler, who, spoilers, is best friends with Jen Dent and has been using this entire situation with Cody to fucking hate and harass on me. And it's like, her talking about me, literally no growth, same shit, wash and repeat. What are you talking about? Literally, what are you talking about? She's responding to every single fucking hate comment. Speaking of goblins, I see Adam finally responded to your video. Do you want me to respond to them or do you not want me? Literally, fucking literally, everything. What? Adam has been babied by the entire internet. Don't expect him to say a word. He only speaks when it affects him. Do you want me to respond to your video or do you not? Do you? Because you're actively saying that you are like, oh, he's not going to respond to the video. But then you do want me to respond, but then you don't want me to respond. Hello? Hello? Oh my god. Oh, and here she is tagging me. Girl, I have your ass muted, so I didn't see this. Making a video, had already broadcast a live video to an audience defending her, waited a day and posted the recording to YouTube without researching it. Like I was being warned that the Adam McIntyre, and by the way, she keeps doing this. In her original video about me, not enough people had an issue by the way that she brought up, Evangeline and all these different people who talked about Alyssa. But then when she speaks about me, she goes like, the ever so wisdom Adam McIntyre. This woman has a problem with me, and why no one is picking up on it? Well, I guess we can see it now. I warned that the Adam McIntyre was putting a video out. There's a...
Yeah, I mean, you can tell looking at it back, she definitely has a problem with Adam. At the time, I thought it was just frustration from her end, which was understandable. But, I mean, now it's clear as day.
A responsibility. Girl, what the fuck are you talking about? Hello Leash, also another fucking freak who's been harassing me as well. Fuck you. So here we have Jen and Hello Leash bonding over their hatred of me in live premieres. And then this just, like, to me, was crazy. I've said to my mom and so many people behind the scenes over the last couple months, like, this is, like, what I experienced with Cody, but, like, on fucking acid. Like, I experienced a little bit of this, like, targeted fucking hatred and, like, obsession from Cody Tyler. But with Jen Dent, it's been a different level. And then I find out, oh, okay, right. They're best friends. They're best friends. Cody Tyler and Jen Dent are best friends. Of course. It all makes sense now, doesn't it? Super validating, by the way, that I'm like, oh, okay, that explains it. That explains this all. You're friends with Cody Tyler. Oh, of course you are, Jen. Of course you are. Of course you're friends with fucking Cody Tyler. This is one of the worst to me because of what Cody herself has admitted to. And I apologize in advance if I don't come across as well.
Wait, so Cody Tyler is the one that kind of brought the Colleen situation back to light a couple years ago, I believe. With the whole laptop thing or something, which is kind of insane.
Well, as I intend to, I'm also a victim of both online and in-person grooming and people like Cody who take... Oh, fuck you, Cody. Fuck you, Cody. Oh. People like Cody who take advantage of victims are truly upsetting to me. In her comments, people are downplaying her cancellation as just her being cancelled for writing explicit fan fiction. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. She's actively playing into this. It's clear that she hasn't changed. Of course she hasn't. Of course she hasn't. And you are who you surround yourself with, Jen. And I'm not afraid to admit that I'm biased. I dislike Cody. I feel like everyone should dislike Cody. Because of the way she talks about someone who she discredited actively to his own abuser. Cody, go away. Go away. Go away. Best friends with Jen Dent. Oh my god, it all makes so much sense. It all makes so much sense. When me and my mom found this out, we were like, oh yeah, there we go. I understand that she and Jen have been friends for a while now. Of course. Okay. Since around 2020. Which was when Cody was trying to destroy my life as a grown adult, and I was a fucking child. As that's when Cody made her video calling Alyssa out, which both Jen and Cody referenced in their conversation. And Cody is vocally a large supporter of Jen, but Cody has done nasty things to people. I convinced myself it was not that bad, but I rewatched her video last night, and Cody, openly admits to writing sexually violent fan fiction with children, these are children, to engaging in inappropriate group chats with children. If you no longer have Cody's 2023 video, here it is. All right, let me see what this is. Tam, people...
Warning, this video contains content that...
Don't want to hear that voice. Fucking grating voice. In Cody's video, she admits to being in DMs, begging Colleen to let her expose Adam McIntyre. He was a child. Colleen sends a picture of Adam wearing lingerie, which, by the way, literally... It was over my clothes for a bit with Corey. The Corey was like, proof you got them. Which is also a whole thing there. To Cody as proof that Adam was lying in his 2020 video. And Cody in her 2023 video posts that picture of Adam McIntyre without his consent or heads up. She claims she was only talking shit about Adam to Corey and Colleen to get them to believe that she was on their side. when she actually wasn't, to make them apologize. Except this isn't true, because never once in their conversations is there an apology even close to being mentioned. This video she makes where she, you know, lies about her intentions as a grown adult at the time, trashing and harassing a child. Cody Tyler, I will take my fucking hatred towards you to the grave, because I still remember the feeling of what you did to me with them, and me not having a social media presence and having the entire internet against me. And I literally will never forget. It was like, there was a good 3 days where I spent the entire time sleeping in my parents' bedroom. And I will never forget, Cody, what you did to me. And you know what, Jen? Fuck you too. Fuck you, Jen. The person.
Yeah, like, this, Cody being involved, even if it's just to the extent that Jen is friends with them, that is bringing this to a whole nother level. And I feel so terribly sorry and bad for Adam going through this. Again, he has been going through thing after thing this entire summer. And then this? For him to say that the harassment is even worse than what he experienced during that Cody time is insane.
In 2020, who tried to take me down and do this entire thing about Adam McIntyre's victimhood. His best friend, 6 years later, is doing the same thing. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I've really waited to make this video. And Jen, I really tried my best not to make this video. You have gone too far. You really have gone too far. And again, to this creator as well. I mean, sucks, because it sucks that so many of your audience seems to be a crossover with mine who are messaging me about this and being like, cannot believe this. And the comments in this video are the same people that Jen has curated who are hating on me. And you know what? I'm not taking it no more. I'm not taking it no more. I am a firm believer that people can change their actions. However, Cody hasn't given a genuine apology, and she hasn't shown genuine remorse for her actions. And 6 years later is back to harassing me again with her good pal Dent. She's misrepresenting her actions in the video by leaving Queen's fandom. She skirted blame, of course, and accountability. She insinuated that Trent Ballinger was not responsible for hopping into the DMs of minors. What? To sexually harass them because he has autism. She deplatformed herself just to return 6 months later, and now she feels comfortable enough talking about Adam because of Jen. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Jen. Oh my god. Facebook? 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 Oh my god. This is Jen and Cody on Facebook talking about me. Ah. This is unbelievable. Cody said, not Adam making a video about my comments. Jen says, at Cody, he best check his shit with me. What is your problems? Jen says, I haven't seen it, won't be watching it. Oh, so did you not watch my video, Jen? The thing that you've spoken about non-stop? You just said you haven't watched the video. You just said you haven't watched the video, Jen. Haven't seen it, won't be watching it. Has Jen Dent just fucking admitted to Cody Tyler that she never even watched my video?
Honestly, okay, I remember seeing, I think, her response to him making the video, I think. And you could tell that she had not watched it based on her comments.
This shit is so infuriating sometimes. It really is. Oh my god, Cody. Cody reads the new YouTube channel. Did he reply? Oh boy, I need to comb through his comments and subscribe. Oh my god. I cannot believe that not only privately on your Facebook are you openly talking about me, but you guys are in YouTube live chats just talking about me? Jen and Cody. Jen said, oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. From Jen to the Dent. I don't tolerate people talking shit to Cody, just FYI. Fuck you, Jen. Fuck you, Jen. Where's your integrity? Have some fucking respect for yourself. Cody reads, call them all out, Jen. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that so crazy? And while I've been watching Jen orchestrate this hate campaign against me, which by the way hasn't been working, but she tried her best, I'm sitting with the, oh my god, do people know that you're best friends with Cody Tyler talking about me day in, day fucking out? Orchestrating this plan? Oh my god. Oh, this is good. I love this one. Jen to the Dent. Thank you, Cody. Cody responds, I'd go to war for you any day, Jen. Love you. Fuck you both. Fuck you both. Leave me alone. And I know that this video is going to only ramp up more videos against me and all like this, because I know that Jen has quit her job, so, you know, she's got to make some money on YouTube now, so I can imagine, you know, a bajillion part series. But Jen, I was not allowing you to do any more on me without fucking saying what you've been doing to me, because it is unfucking believable. It really is. Jen, Cody's super sweet. Girl, share the screenshots. Cody saying, I still have screenshots. Oh my god, they're look at this. They're best friends. Here's Jen hearting Cody's pictures on Facebook. Other things. I'm gonna be honest, I'm dumb. Now again, there is so much more in this. Like, these are things I didn't even address. These are things I didn't even fucking address. You know what?
Insane. Shout
out to No Detective. And by the way, as well, people commenting on this and stuff, here's the Google Doc I shared. I am going to put the Google Doc down below because I'm fucking fed up. Jen and Cody are working together to get me to stop doing YouTube. Oh yeah, that's gonna be the thing to stop me. But I'm not here for both of you to take out this fantasy of taking me down. Cody, I know you have one. And Jen, I know you have one. And you're both working together to do this. And clearly, you're trying your best by, you know, having all these creators come on board as well. But I've had enough. I've had enough with people not knowing the full truth. I've had enough of people not knowing what you're doing. I've had enough of people not knowing what you've been saying, how you've been harassing me and my community, how you, like, people deserve to know. And, oh god, I'm just super, like, disgusted about all this. And again, I have seen the live stream comments, people on Reddit, even on this post, my YouTube as well, from muckers who literally have been like, thank you, Adam, for not engaging further, you know, just let it run its course and stuff. And I cannot stress to you enough, I've really tried my best. I've tried my best to not have to do this. I've tried my best to not have to call Jen out. But, like, now teaming up with someone who, during my, like, kid years, was trying to ruin my life, and now you're both teaming up when I'm an adult to try to ruin my life now, and nobody knows that it's going on except for the muckers who are sending it to me. It's not right. It's really...
I'm sorry, but that... You need to do something with your life. You need to expand your world. If you are actively harassing somebody over the internet, and specifically this situation where, again, it was during his kid years, he was a literal child, and now as an adult you're back to do it again and try to ruin his life. Truthfully, like, what is wrong with you? And I do agree, you need to expand your world, because clearly you're fixating on something that is nonsense.
Really not right. And by the way, Jen, you can't just call everyone Gabby Hannah. Adam's so Gabby Hannah. Like, what are you talking about? Muckers, if you've watched this far, I appreciate it. I'm sorry that this was not a giggly haha, but, like, and I also hope that for the people who have been, you know, appreciative of the fact that I haven't responded to Jen again, I hope that I'm not disappointing anyone by doing this. This has been one of the first times ever doing YouTube where, like, I needed to do this for me, because this has gone on too long and too much, and it really is not right at all. It isn't. So I will be back with a haha kiki videos soon. I appreciate if you watch this. Jen, leave me alone. I know that you won't, and I know that you and Cody have this fantasy of ruining my life. Consider leaving me alone, maybe. Try it. This is not benefiting you in any way. You have no valid critiques of me. You haven't even watched my video that you're critiquing me on. I'm not taking you seriously. You've admitted you haven't even seen my video. And I highly doubt that that's true. But just leave me alone, honestly. Like, if you want to critique me, you know, go back and find shit that I've done, you know, that's unrelated to you or whatever. Go ham. But this daily fucking obsession on nothing, and obviously we know now it's you and your BFs or your BFFs, you know, fantasy to take me down like it was Cody. And fuck you, Cody, too. I'm gonna end this video. I appreciate you all being here. I will put that Google Doc down below. Again, going back to this, whoever's researcher made this, you have provided a lot of validity to the things that I've been feeling recently. It's just gotten too much, you know? It's gotten too much. It's very targeted. It's very weird. It's very... I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you all have a good night. Bye.
We're gonna watch Paige Christie next. But before that, I just want to say that's not at all what I expected. That is insane. And I feel horrible for him having to go through that. And I was wondering what was going on with Jen because Adam had not mentioned her at all. Usually, like, he throws a comment here and there, even if it's just within another video he's discussing. So I was wondering what was going on, and that's why I went to her YouTube to see. I literally didn't even dive that deep. I just saw one of the title videos was her quitting her job. But for there to be this harassment and hate campaign against him is horrible. And truthfully, just give... Adam does not need any more of all of this weird drama, literally nonsense, just making shit up, truthfully. So I hope he did what he needed for himself, which I'm glad, but that is horrible, and I'm glad that he brought it up so people are aware, because truthfully, like, I had no clue. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video there, and then we're gonna watch Paige Christie next.